for South Georgia Tormenta. There is not a whole lot that Ian Cameron wants to change up considering how well things went versus Chattanooga. We see Adrian Billhardt, he takes that top two tandem with Neil Vigneault up in front, but we mentioned it in the open, Pablo Jara takes his spot in net back to Statesboro, where he made himself so recognizable amongst League One circles as he takes the net for Richmond. Neil Vigneault stands over the ball for Richmond as the kickers will be in white to start things off as we're underway here in Statesboro. Numerous Tormenta players who are making their way back into Statesboro after spending some time with the Ibises. Sent in, that one's juggled up in front. No one able to get it. O'Dwyer, scramble in front, poked towards net, but goes just a little wide. Tunbridge with the intercept just launches that one into the arms of Pablo Jara, who has to make his first save of the match. Pops right up into the air where Kilwine has to settle. That appears to be Dakota Barnathan, who got his body in the way of the ball. Callum Stretch. Akoto. And it's very interesting to see Connor Doyle dropping back, kind of a pseudo back five or back three, if you will. It's something Ian Cameron has had to experiment with, not due to choice, but due to injury. But Mason Tunbridge, he feeds this one up, wants Akoto. Akoto up in front, just out of the reach of Vivas. Second chance goes, blocked in front. Spangler, just off target. As Jara to make the snag to prevent Vivas from potentially getting number 8 on the season. Lombardi prevents that ball from getting to Billhardt, so it comes out of play where Lombardi will take the throw. We mentioned Adrian Billhardt, number 20, right there, standing over it. He's had some time with Tormenta as well, spent 2 seasons with the League One team and even spent a year with the League Two side where he signed his first professional contract. As he stands over the ball again, Billhardt sprints up, shoots, and scores! Adrian Billhardt, one of the ex-Ibises, gets that ball to the back of the net and opens the scoring for Richmond. Sometimes homecomings, they can be a little sweet, or sometimes for Tormenta, it's a little bit bitter. Adrian Billhardt looking to just create some opening match of the Jägermeister Cup. Could we potentially see some magic again? Tunbridge in. But finds Doyle. Cross in again, Tunbridge, back post, in, scores! Sebastian Vivas! He's done it again! 8 goals in 9 games for Sebastian Vivas to tie it at 1. What an excellent feed from Tunbridge to Vivas. If you see Sebastian Vivas in the back post, number 9. We mentioned it just before that corner was taken, how Tunbridge to Vivas was how the Charlotte game ended in a draw in stoppage time. That time it was Tunbridge to Vivas again. But Neil Vigneault could potentially try to retake the lead. Billhardt 1v1 is just a little bit wide. Adrian Billhardt wanted the brace and the lead. What an effort in the feed from Vigneault. But he even had Romick beat as Romick went low and Billhardt shot high. We talk about the Jägermeister Cup, the emphasis on goal scoring, how it's the primary tiebreaker for that fourth wild card spot is goals scored. And if Lombardi chips this one up, too tall for Vivas. Schenfeld, Vignoles, end to end, sprinting up along as Simon Fitch. He was team of the week of round 2 of the Jägermeister Cup. Can he potentially produce some magic again as he receives it back from Vaughn? Fitch on Lombardi, sends it in, overhead kick, and just barely gets poked away by Drew Romig. Excellent creativity from Richmond's offense, and an excellent stop from Romig to keep this game level. That one just pops in the air. The nice little overhead kick from, looks like Chandler O'Dwyer. And he's tied a career high, O'Dwyer. He wants to break that. Punched away by Romig, but season of a 2-year deal with South Georgia Tormenta for the 21-year-old from Australia. Wanting to potentially give Tormenta an opportunity to have the 1-goal advantage at half, but with only a half minute or so to play, who knows at this point. Stretch pass up ahead. Fitch. O'Dwyer. He's been creative. He sends off for Vignoles. Vignoles off a deflection, off a paw. It's Drew Romig. Potentially the last opportunity for Richmond before the conclusion of the first half. Third corner for Vignoles. All of them have come on this near side. Vignoles headed down. Preston Kilwine is there, and that header will expire the first half of play. Goals which he accomplished last year. As he stands on it again. O'Dwyer for Vignoles. Vignoles! Stopped by Romig. Rebound! Romig again! Scramble in front. No one's got it. Romig finally captures. Fitch. Billhardt. Adrian Billhardt looks for space, looks for a shot, and a goal! Adrian Billhardt, what a homecoming for him. Brace for impact as he's coming for the back of the net. 2 goals for Billhardt, 2-1 Richmond. What? That was off of a corner kick at the 90+3. Do they have that potential same comeback magic in them? Because right now it's just a matter of trying to get to the top of the table. And it's a quick streak up ahead for Ryan Sierakowski. Sierakowski on Doyle. Sierakowski, wide angle, just hits the outside of the frame. Goal kick, Drew Romig. Pedro Fonseca will be booked for the second time in 2024. But the throw-in is still in the hands of South Georgia Tormenta. Long-range shot, stopped by Jara. Still alive for Campos. He lets that one fall out of play to earn the throw. Doyle, Watson, Niall Watson. Campos struggles for it. Pitches it out for Ramos. We're in stoppage. Fonseca. Back post, Kilwine held off by Jara. And Pablo Jara ends it with his own hands. And the Richmond Kickers end a 7-game winless drought.